Alright, so I'm going to show you the progress so far. So far I made 2 bamboo garden beds. Let's flip this around. So you have 1, 2. As for the sizing, they're not exactly the same. I'm trying to make these sides, so let's say the width the same, but the length, this one's a bit shorter than this one. So right now I'm making the width of this one, so I'm just lining this up and cutting it right there. So I'm using this saw. This is apparently good for bamboo as well as coffee plants. So this is what I was told. Once I put them in place, the way I'm holding them together is with pieces of bamboo and a hammer. So this is something I saw on YouTube. So I have like a bamboo stake right here. I have one somewhere over here, right there, and then on this corner right there, and I've put one on the end here, one on the end over there. You can see one is right over here. So they're not exactly perfect, so I'm basically finding pieces that somewhat fit. If they don't fit, I cut them a little bit and then I stake them all together. So far it's been working out pretty good. So I'll show you guys roughly how I do it on this third one. So this, I'm gonna put one more right here. So how I mentioned before, I'm pretty much grabbing a bamboo that's fairly good. So these have been used before. And then I'm looking at the length. I roughly want this to be right around there. Usually what people advise is to cut right here where the nodes are. So I think I do need it a little bigger. So I'm gonna start cutting right here. I go put on the support and then I'll start cutting. I've also been using this piece as support. So what I basically do is put this on top right there, and then I'll get the trusty saw and I'll start cutting. So I just finished cutting down that piece. So I put it there. I got 2 pieces right here of bamboo, roughly the same size, but this one down here is a little lower. So what I'm just probably gonna do is just kind of make them fit. Gonna save some time, basically not having them to be exactly perfect. So far it's been working out. You know, none of these are, you know, the same length and width. They're somewhat different, but I just kind of put them all together and make it work. All right, so that one is done. Cut it right there, and it's, you know, it's already good. Not perfect, but it will do the job. So now the next step is to stake them together. Pieces of bamboo to stake them. So I'm gonna cut these in half. Now the way you make these is basically you grab your bamboo. I'll get a knife, I'll go down, get a hammer, pretty much go down. You'll end up with something like this, and then again you can grab your your knife, hammer it down, and it'll just kind of chip away till you have pieces like this. And this, I'll cut it in half, and then we'll start staking. So that roughly will keep it in place, and I basically just add more stakes if I think it needs it. So I'm gonna just go around and kind of secure this garden bed with some bamboo stakes. So right here, I've just finished taking up this place. It's holding the boards in place, and then I'm pretty much gonna be using some soil to secure it a little bit more. So I'm just adding them wherever I think is necessary to keep the frame in place. As you can see, there's one right there, and all around. So we have our garden area ready to go. Garden beds all done. Our fencing done. So we have some bamboo structures with some chicken wire and some shading cloth. Chicken wire, shading cloth is to keep out the critters. So chickens, I haven't seen mice yet, so I'm assuming there probably is mice. And you know, we have these special kind of other birds that live here. We have a lot of birds that live around here. We even have lizards. So this stuff is mostly to protect our garden area from that. So really happy how it turned out. Shout out to Sadema, who helped me out a lot with this project, and I'll see you guys in the next video.